Good morning, everybody. We've got 3 different items to talk about today during the Interwatch. 2 of them are going to be robberies that occurred last night, and then we'll talk a little bit about an aggravated battery case that turned into a homicide. So first we'll cover the robberies. First robbery under case number 17C 015339. 17C 015339. It was a robbery in the 8100 block of East Central. This occurred at Pizza Hut on the 7th of March at 8 p.m. On March 7th at 8 p.m., an employee with Pizza Hut located in the 8100 block of East Central reported that an unknown male entered the business armed with a handgun and demanded money. The suspect left in an unknown direction with an undisclosed amount of cash and was not located in the area. The suspect description that we have is an unknown black male, approximately 5'11", 235 pounds, wearing black clothing. If anyone has any information on this robbery, please contact Crime Stoppers 267-2111 or investigators. And I'll go directly into the next robbery because it occurred at a Domino's Pizza. That case number is 17C 015352. 17C 015352, a robbery in the 300 block of North Hillside. This occurred at Domino's Pizza on March 7th at 8:55 p.m. On March 7th at 8:55 p.m., an employee of Domino's Pizza located in the 300 block of North Hillside reports an unknown suspect entered the business armed with a handgun and demanded money from that business. The suspect left in an unknown direction with an undisclosed amount of cash and was not located in the area. Suspect description from that is a black male, approximately 5'6", 180 to 200 pounds, wearing black clothing. If anybody has any additional information on this case, please contact Crime Stoppers or investigators.
The description of the suspect is kind of similar to also our 2 subway robberies from yesterday and the day before. Are we seeing maybe some connection to fast food?
Obviously, it's something to look at. You know, with it being fast food or restaurant style places, even though they're not the same type of restaurant, we obviously have 2 pizza places from last night, and then again the 2 subways. So that is definitely something that investigators try to all put together. Again, you know, as always I say that we're looking at surveillance videos from these locations to try to get still pictures. If there's anything of good quality that we can put out, we surely will. But yeah, you know, with the vague description that we have, you know, we really will rely on somebody calling Crime Stoppers to say who it is, or our investigators to say, you know, who the suspect is, and that way maybe we can start tying more of these robberies together.
And have we found any photos from the subway, the 2 subways?
I have not been given any yet. No, I have not been. Usually investigators take a couple days and look at the video, and then they're the ones that will send it to us, and I haven't received anything. But we'll work with them, and then we'll try to get something out to the public.
What time was I'm sorry, what time
Sure.
was Domino's Pizza?
Domino's Pizza was at 8:55, and then the Pizza Hut was at 8.
You guys, are you able to say that those are tied together or connected?
It's too early. I mean, the descriptions are definitely similar, so we can definitely say that. But as far as, you know, for sure if it's the same person, we just don't know yet.
Do you think the fact that a lot of us, chain restaurants and fast food places have less cash on hand available would be a contributing factor to the fact that so many of them are getting hit?
Right. It's hard to say. You know, we try to track and think about future targets, you know, that we can maybe go sit off of. But, you know, recently businesses that we wouldn't think that, you know, would get robbed because they carry little to no cash, you know, become targets. And then also on the opposite side of businesses that, you know, you would expect to have a large amount of cash on there getting hit as well. So like I said, you know, the community policing officers, patrol officers, investigators, they are aware of, you know, these situations that are happening, and you know, we were able to catch the O'Reilly's robbery just from a good patrol work sitting off of a potential target. So officers are going to continue to do that and try to find, you know, potential targets. And then, like I said, it's a community effort to turn in the person that is doing these as well. So long version of your short answer, but you know, it's really hard to say what kind of targets these suspects are choosing. Next one I'll talk about is the fourth homicide of the year. Case number 17C005286. 17C005286. On January 24th of 2017, Wichita police officers were dispatched to the 1500 block of West 23rd Street on an assault call. Upon arrival, officers located an 83-year-old victim, Wendell Hendricks, Wendell, and Hendricks, Hendricks, lying on the ground in the parking lot. Mr. Hendricks' son, a 57-year-old male, was also found lying on the ground near him. Officers learned that Mr. Hendricks and his wife had gone to that address to check on their 57-year-old son, who was acting strangely. Mr. Hendricks contacted his son in the parking lot and was attacked by his son. Mr. Hendricks was transported and admitted to an area hospital, where he was found to have a broken hip, a broken nose, and other blunt force injuries. Mr. Hendricks remained in the hospital and was pronounced deceased on February 9th of 2017. An autopsy was conducted by the Sedgwick County Coroner's Office, and Mr. Hendricks' death was ruled a homicide by the Coroner's Office. Now, the 57-year-old suspect has been undergoing an evaluation and has not been arrested. The case will be presented to the Sedgwick County District Attorney's Office next week. Again, this makes the fourth homicide of the year.
What day did this all happen on?
January 24th was the initial call that officers responded to, and then Mr. Hendricks passed away on February 9th.
Did you say that the son was found in the parking lot with the?
Yes. Yes. Officers contacted the son that night.
And what, was that the residence, West 23rd Street, was that the residence of the son?
Yes. And it's an apartment complex there. Okay. All right, that's all I have. Enjoy your day.
I was wondering if you might be able to talk a little bit about what the Wichita Police have been doing to help the situation up in Reno County, because we did see WPD cars.
Sure. Yeah, we talked a little bit about it yesterday. There was a call made, and officers from all around the area went to assist, not just WPD. I think the first night we had 12. Yesterday we had 6 up there, and then we'll continue. I don't know how many officers are up there today, but I think over the next day or two you'll continue to see WPD and surrounding law enforcement agencies up there in Hutchinson to help out, and we'll be there to help out as long as they need us.
So you're just helping get people from different locations?
Pretty much just traffic, blocking intersections, kind of containing the evacuation zones and moving them inward as the evacuations, are less and less. So really we're just up there for support for Hutchinson PD and Hutchinson Fire and those surrounding agencies to give any kind of traffic control that we can. Okay.
Are you assisting out in far west Kansas, Coldwater, Ashland?
Not that I'm aware of. I think our efforts are just in Reno County right now. Okay, thanks guys.